Reproductive health. Welcome to Arca's Neet Biology, and now let us go into the discussion of reproductive health. And now coming to the introduction of reproductive health, you know that India was one among the country who has been implemented the reproductive health as a social goal. And it has implemented several programs like family planning as well as RCH. Family planning is being implemented in the year 1951, and the RHC program motto is to give complete medication for the mother as well as the newborn child, reproductive and child health care programs. And it also helped to create awareness among the various reproductive aspects and in order to develop a reproductively healthy society. Government has to implement several action plans to give assistance to the public who are having problems with the pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases, abortions, contraception, menstrual problems, as well as infertility. And there is also complete ban on amniocentesis where this technique is being misused by the people in order to know the gender. And this have been increased female foeticide. So the government have been banned this amniocentesis in order to reveal the sex of the baby. And now there were also several researches which are being carried out by the government or non-government bodies in order to improve or find new methods of contraceptions because the population have been increased drastically. So the best drug which is being manufactured by CDRI is that is Saheli, which is a non-steroidal preparation with zero side effects. And there is also improved reproductive health by increasing the medical assistance to the delivery as well as care to the postnatal as well as decreased infant mortality rate and maternal mortality rates, and also creating awareness against the sexually transmitted diseases. Now, what are the steps which have to overcome from the population explosion? Means the firstly, there should be motivation for the families about the small families by using contraceptive methods. Awareness through the social media or the posters or bills by propagating the slogan Hum do hamare do. And couples, mostly young urban working ones, should be going for adoption rather than the techniques, assisted reproductive techniques. Statutory raising of marriageable age, that is the male it is 21, female is 18 years. And incentives should be given to the people who are of small families so that may be encouraged. Contraceptive methods are being put forth to prevent unwanted pregnancies. And now, as we were discussing about the contraception, the contraception is nothing but the postponement of pregnancy or inhibiting or stopping of pregnancy. And this contraception may be induced by several methods. The first method is natural or traditional method. The second one is barrier method. The third is intrauterine devices, oral contraceptives, injections and implants. The final one is the surgical methods. Now coming to the natural and traditional method. Okay, here naturally how there will be contraception in the couples means by following periodic abstinence. We have discussed that the menstrual cycle duration is 28 days and usually ovulation occurs on the 14th day. If there is no sexual intercourse during this fertile period, that is 10 days to 17 days, then there will be zero chances of fertilization. So that is one of the natural and traditional method. And after that, lactational hemorrhage. Immediately after giving birth, when the mother is feeding the baby, at that time there is no menstrual cycle. So if there is also sexual intercourse, the chances of pregnancy is zero. And the other one is coitus interruption. Okay, at the time of ejaculation, this transfer of semen is being stopped so that there is no fertilization. So these are the natural and traditional methods. And barrier methods or physical barrier methods are using the condoms or the cervical caps or walls and diaphragms. This can be used by both male and females. And the major motto of this is in order to prevent the entry of sperms into the female reproductive tract. And the next method is intrauterine devices. And these intrauterine devices are the best and accepted devices in India because they are having no side effects, as well as this can be easily reversible. Because whatever is the thing which is being used, it should be contraceptive which is used. It should be user friendly as well as reversible with no side effects. Okay, so here this intrauterine device can be reversible, user friendly, okay, and with no side effects. Now the different types of these intrauterine devices are, it may be non-medicated and medicated. Non-medicated intrauterine devices examples are Lippes loop, and which induce the phagocytosis of the sperm. And the next one is copper releasing iodase. Example for that is copper T, copper 7 and multi-load 375. And this copper releasing iodase release copper ions which suppress the sperm motility and fertilizing capacity. And iodase increases the phagocytosis of sperms within the uterus. Now, the next type of hormone releasing intrauterine device is hormone releasing. Example for that is progesterone LNG20. And this also makes the uterus unsuitable for implantation, and cervix is hostile to, it is not favorable for the sperm to live in there. These IUDs are ideal for female to delay pregnancy or to give the space for the children. And this is the widely accepted contraception in the India in order to postpone their pregnancy. And the other contraceptive method is oral contraception. So here the dose of either progesterone or progesterone and estrogen combination is being taken by the females in the form of pills. And this can be taken for 20 days or it can be taken as 1 week one pill. Okay, and now the drug which is being taken for 21 days is Maladi, which is also given by the government. Saheli is once a week pill. And now, what is the advantage of this means? They inhibit ovulation and implantation and alter the quality of cervical mucus to prevent the entry of sperms. And they have less side effects. The best oral contraceptive is Saheli, which is non-steroidal preparation, and this is once a week pill. Okay, these are the contraceptives. Now here you can see these are the drugs which are taken for 21 days from the first day to 21 days. And Saheli is once a week pill with which is non-steroid and no side effects. And the other one is injections or implants. Rather than taking orally, these implants are being placed beneath the skin so that this continuously release the hormone progesterone or the combination of progesterone and estrogen. And this progesterone and estrogen or IUDs can also be given within 72 hours of coitus as an effective emergency contraceptive to avoid possible pregnancy at the time of sexual assaultation or rape or unprotected intercourse.